Welcome to America's favorite traffic safety game show, the 100th episode of Cross the Street. And we're going to do a few extra redundant crossings. And the big reason, outside of a postal truck parked dead center almost in the crosswalk, very illegal, is I want to show you something that's been installed at a certain intersection and see how well people like these will adhere to it. So, good or bad, full of failure or full of very nice, patient people, this is an episode, and we're starting at the post office like we always do. Let's see what happens. We're not there yet. Now we are. And this SUV is stopping. It's also a little windy today. And we're going to head up after the post office. We're going to head the other way, and we're going to cross another street. As part of our 100th edition, we're going to cross here in front of St. Leo's Church and the school here downtown. And there's the crosswalk, barely visible. Switch hands here with the camera, using my shaky hand, but the image stabilization's pretty decent. Anyway, here we come. It's very busy. I chose this time on purpose. And let's see what happens. This truck is thinking of stopping, but I'm not there yet. This car, well, okay, that car could have stopped, and so could that stupidity uncontested vehicle, and now I'm stepping in. This SUV is stopping, and this car almost did not. But he did. That's all that matters. Alright, we got a little further to go here. There's Leominster Hospital. But before we get there, we have this dual set of crosswalks here at Priest Street. This is a gamble. It's a dual set. So we got to deal with cars coming that way and cars coming off the street. And those behind me as well. Let's see what happens. We are very close to what I want to show you. Here we come. Oh, we decide to ignore the law. Nice. And now we got the second set. We don't have to worry about Main Street anymore. Actually, it's North Main. It's now that street, but no worries there. All right, next up, I want to show you something that was installed fairly recently, and now I finally have time to show it. There's Leominster Hospital. And if you remember one of the episodes across the street, something quite significant happened here. So you can kind of see it's a 4-lane road, and there was a crosswalk. As I was crossing, one car in the right lane on the same side I was on stopped to let me cross. And as I was about to hit the next lane, someone ran around the other guy and nearly ran me over. So there must have been quite a few near misses here, because I don't know if you can see it up ahead quite yet, but they now have a push light. So if you want to cross there, a flashing yellow light should happen, and everyone should be stopping for us. I don't think you can see it, but the crosswalk used to be right here. Yeah, right there. They moved it, but we got to cross this one first, and this SUV is very patient. Thank you very much. Anyway, here's the new system. So when I push the button, hopefully it'll work, and people will stop and let us cross the street. Here it is. Here's the push button. Cross with caution, of course. We push the button, and it is working. And these people are stopping. You didn't stop. 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 The lights are working. You didn't stop. Do we see me here? No, no, you didn't stop. You didn't stop. This SUV is stopping. Thank you very much. Apparently it stopped flashing at some point. Not that anyone really would stop to begin with. And yes, the light was visible, and so was the crosswalk. They had no excuse. Alrighty. I was going to add a few more redundant crossings, but I think this area took the cake. Now, this area where they didn't stop, granted, there's a little sunlight hitting the lights on this lit section, but they were plenty visible, and so was I. This side definitely had no excuse. They're plain as day. But do we have a push button on here? Oh, there it is. It's hidden on the other side. Let's push the button and see if it's working on this side. Here's the button. Pressy press. Oh yeah, it's definitely working. Alright, let's see what happens this time. Okay, we got a car coming pretty fast, and they're stopping. Thank you very much. Yeah, if you can't see that, you're blind. Then we got this crosswalk over here. I'm aiming to the side because there's somebody coming. Usually get impatient people over here. And that'll be it for this section. Alright, time to head back to Priest Street, which is not far. Alrighty. Now we are once again heading towards Priest Street. This car is on the crosswalk. That's illegal. Although I think you have to actually be on it in order to see, so give them the benefit of the doubt there. Because they all stop there. I do myself. And we didn't check to see if anyone's coming, like me, but I'm not there yet. And this guy is too busy texting, then not stopping. Now we gotta worry about these people turning left. It's blind to us. Hope this SUV is stopping for us, which is good. And I'm moving a little faster for them. Sorry about the clinking of sound that you hear. Holding something in my right hand, camera in the left. And the clanking noise is the zoom knob shaking in the camera. I gotta figure out a way to silence that. We're at a crosswalk where we can't move right now because they have a green light. Oh, here it comes. Here comes a red light. It's red. Everyone stops. That's good. Doesn't always happen. Alright, we got one more. It's not usually any issue, but sometimes it is. Look at all this traffic heading into downtown. Now, usually this crosswalk, I'm not talking this one here in front of St. Leo's, this one right here, Summer Street, is generally non-issue. Usually no one's there. But every once in a while we get people that stop on the crosswalk, which is very illegal, and you can see at the stop line, so there's no excuse for that. Then we got people that want to turn left. Just about when we're about to turn left. It's someone who didn't see which way we were going. Very illegal, and you're on camera. You failed to stop. You failed to stop, and you're on camera. Well, I wasn't expecting anything here. But we got things. Well, I hope you enjoyed this 100th episode of Cross the Street. As we made a few redundant and extra crossings, so that's redundant in itself. Some no issue, some plenty. And one I didn't think would give us any, gave us plenty. George F51 says, hope you enjoyed it and have a good one.